Video time. It's video time. You need to get ready to record the video. Come on, man. Hype yourself up, man. Hype yourself up, bro. It's video time. It's video time. Like, come on, man. Come on. Hey, look. Come on, man. You know how this is, bro. You know how it get, bro. You can't let them talk to you like that, bro. I've been waiting for a true love's kiss.
I want to walk with the game, and no, we can't go on no dates. You coming over to play, and I keep a gun on my side, keep a 4-5 on my way, and nigga, I'm ready to die. I just don't know the days.
Hey, oh.
You niggas not ready to die. You niggas not really outside. I snuck in this.
I'll shoot a nigga if he tell me. Don't tell it. Don't tell it.
Acting kinda bold, tryna pull up on my shit. Okay, let me chill, her temper by the switch. My mama told me so, damn bitches by the choke. Pull up to my house, hit a Swiss in the coat. Pull up to my house, hit a Swiss in the coat.
Alright, I think I'm ready to talk to you randos. So, I made a webcomic. Don't mind me fidgeting with the fidget spinner. I mean, come on. I really did it, bro. I said a while back I was gonna make a webcomic. It's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I've been drawing, making my own little comics since I was a kid. You know what I mean? And like now we finally hit the goal of what I wanted to do. So, for those of you who don't know, or if you don't follow me on Instagram or whatever, I'm assuming you do. Most people who are even subscribed or seeing this page are like people that I know personally and stuff like that. But I made a chapter of a webcomic. I feel like I said that like 20 times and the video just started. I've been working on this for a while. Like, the original idea for this came to me like over 10 years ago. Like, I wanted to make this series for like a long time. And I have other series that like I made as a kid, and I kind of just like brought a lot of them together to make like this. So this is really like, you know what I mean, this is like a really big deal to me, because like my dream is to like just make all the comics in the world and rule by world domination with an iron fist and make a dictatorship so we can stop the Republican Party. Nah, but really, like, I really just want to make, like, draw for a living. That's really, like, my thing, you know what I mean? And this is, like, the start of that, because this is one of the main things I want to do. Because one of the end goals is, like, make, like, an anime or something, you know what I mean? I know a lot of people, like, they say they want to make an anime, but, like, I really want to do that. That's, like, that's number one on my list, you know what I mean? And yeah, I'm just trying to get there. But first and first, I want to make a comic series. Like that's a big one, you know? And yeah, after a long time working and trying to figure out how this junk works, I made one chapter, a pilot chapter, just to test the waters, regardless of if y'all like it or not. I'm making this junk anyway. This is my dream. Screw y'all if y'all don't like it. Nah, I'm saying, I mean, if you ain't on the ship, you getting thrown off the boat. You know what I'm saying? You gonna walk the plank. But like for real, like this is something I'm going to be doing for the next while. If any of you, for those of you who don't know how like usually these things work, like as in like webcomics or like manga series and stuff like that. Basically, lots of them, unlike American comics a lot of the time, which, I mean, some American comics split things into, like, different issues and stuff, but a lot of the time it's, like, a book, you know what I mean? For me, I'm doing it in the more, like, webcomic format, so I'm going to be dropping the series chapter by chapter, and it'll be contained in different arcs and such, you know what I mean? So basically in this video, what I wanted to share with you guys, the main information I'm here to give you guys is how this is gonna work. with this and the novel, because lots of you guys may not know, because not a lot of people like the novel, because I guess it's like, oh, words. There's a novel counterpart to this, you know what I mean? And I made the novel because not only is it easier to pump out, but for those of you who do like reading, you can get ahead on the story and find out what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Before I brought up the comic chapters, because comic chapters, they take a while to make. I'm not gonna lie. Like, especially I'm doing all this by myself. It's gonna take a sec to make a lot of them, because I don't like short chapters or anything. I like, if you're gonna read it, I want you to get like a good amount of content, like every week or two. You know what I mean? So what I'm gonna be doing for a lot of this series is for first, I'm gonna be separating the series into by arc, right? So if for those of you who've seen like the promo and stuff like that, I might put a picture on screen real quick, but the promo mainly was showing like different characters with the date for like when I'm dropping, you know, today, August 21st, 2021. And with that, I wanted to not only show the date, but if you notice on a lot of the promo on the chapters and everything, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but almost all of it has said full new moon. You know what I mean? This is the name of the current story arc we are on, and it's the first story arc of the series. Now, I wanted to separate it into story arcs for two reasons. One, I watch anime, you know, like it's very like ingrained in the story, in like the story writing ways of anime and stuff like that, to do things that way, and it's something that just is a big influence to me in writing the story in the first place. So it's like a homage to that, separating it into arcs, and it also makes it way more digestible for the reader to understand where we're at in the story, and it also makes it easier for me because of what I'm about to tell you. Got a good itch going on. Oh man, you know, you like wash your hair and like feels like everything's touching you now and it's all wet and stuff. Yeah, I'm going to be dropping New Moon, and New Moon is going to be 12 chapters, right? I'm going to run New Moon for 12 chapters, and that's going to be this story arc, right? That's going to be for the comic and for the novel. Now, with the comic, because I realize my chapters are longer, and I know Tap has kind of changed their rules with like the page limits or whatever, some of the chapters may come in two parts. So as for the first chapter, I don't know if this video will finish uploading in time before or after the chapter uploads, but as for the first chapter, it's going to very much have like, you know, it's going to very much be in two parts, but it's because there's a page limit to how much of I can upload, which makes sense. I don't blame them. So what ended up happening is I had to split it into two parts. So it's gonna say episode 1 and 2, but really they're both gonna say Lizard, so it's all chapter 1. It's just I had to split chapter 1 into two parts. Sorry about that until Tapaz maybe changes like the limits. If they change the limits, then I can just go back and change it. But for now, like there's not much I can do about that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So 12 chapters is going to be New Moon, and I'm going to do New Moon in like, I'm gonna try as much as possible to do it in one go. As for the novel, starting next weekend, we'll be dropping novel chapters week by week. So every Saturday, I'm going to be dropping a chapter of the novel. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be dropping these chapters every Saturday at about 11:59 is the goal. The reason 11:59 is it's really just like late night, Saturday night, maybe before you go to sleep. Most people go to sleep later on Saturday nights and not doing too much. And you just, read it before you go to bed or something. I don't know. Plus, 11:59 is a cool time. It's the last minute of the day. I don't know. I'm weird like that. I picked it like that. All right, don't judge me. But yeah, starting after this week, so starting on the, how do I not know the date of my own crap? Starting the 28th, I just checked it and forgot it instantly. Yeah, the 28th. Starting on the 28th, the chapters are going to be coming out weekly for the novel version, all right? The novel is going to get chapters weekly. Now, as for the webcomic, I don't think I'm not going to start dropping webcomic chapters again until probably at least January. But that's just because they take a minute to make, and I want to get ahead of them so I can try and drop them as weekly as possible so I don't have to take too many breaks or anything, you know what I mean? Like, I could start dropping them now, but then the schedule's going to be sporadic. I'd rather just give you guys week to week to week to week to week chapters dropping week after week after week after week, you know what I mean? Now, the reason I'm saying 12 chapters for now is because what I'm gonna do is in between arcs, I'll take longer breaks to really like flesh out the story. I have lots of the story written, but I go over everything like 50 times over just to make sure it's how I want it. Because, you know, once you release it, it's kind of like set in stone. And I don't want to feel like, oh, I regret this, or, you know what I mean? So I'm going to go over. I have like a few arcs. I'm a few arcs ahead right now as for writing. So the novel's going to come out way quicker. It's really just so that I can solidify it. And then the comic versions will follow. So how the schedule's usually going to go is I'll drop a chapter. I'll drop the chapters of the novel for now. And then we're gonna drop the comic chapters planning to start in January. So what's the first Saturday of January? Which these things may change, or not the novel stuff, but when the comic starts dropping week by week, may change. But the goal is just Saturday. That's like the set goal. As for the what Saturday it starts, I'm not sure, but I do want to start in January. Or actually, New Year's is Saturday. Maybe we do a New Year's drop. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, yeah, for now, what we're going to do is we're going to drop, we're going to drop the novel, like, week by week, every Saturday, for now until whenever it stops. It should be in a few months. It's 12 chapters, so, you know, do the math yourself, I don't care. And then at the beginning of next year, we'll be doing the comic versions of all these chapters. Now, for the next arc, I'm probably going to just do the same thing. I'll drop one chapter of the first chapter of the novel version of it. And then, well, that was for Crazy Voice Crack. The first chapter of the novel version, and then the first chapter of the comic version. Then once the comic version drops, we'll drop the novel week by week, and then the comic will come at a later date. That's pretty much the cycle I plan on going with it. As for like the next arc, this arc, it is kind of short, but it's the introductory arc, so I'm not trying to make it too long or anything. I don't want anything too lengthy. Right now, I'm just trying to get you guys into the story, figure out what's going on, you know, and take you into my world. I've worked really hard in this world. I've worked really hard building it up. The characters, you know, I try to treat everyone like they're human and try to flesh out this world as much as possible. And it's taken a while, all right? So, yeah, like of course I'll take any feedback if I can, but I'm really working hard here, all right, guys. So don't stress me out or anything, all right? And yeah, that's pretty much the plan. So that's the main thing I wanted to say in this video. I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on because I haven't been really like too vocal about what's been going on with the comic. All I said kind of was a while back, hey, I'm making a comic, hey, there's a comic coming to Webtoon or Tapas soon, whatever. It's because I've learned, as many of you guys seen in the past, for those of you guys who
that's what happened when your locks be damaged and they be too thin and you wait too long to get a retwist. You'll have thin parts and then you'll have thick parts. And eventually when it starts to get some hang time, you start to lose hair like this.
I'm making a YouTube video. Say hi.
Oh, what it is.
I'm serious. Hey, I'll talk to you.
I'm supposed to say a professional I don't know.
Nah, you good. I'm using my phone as a light because it's dark in here and I'm black. Alright? Yeah, my sister called me to show me her locks. But yeah, that's mainly the information I came to give you guys. Just want to let you guys know. Like I said before, I just haven't been like too forthcoming. I've learned, and as many of you know from the past in this channel, I make a lot of promises that don't get done. And I realize that for me, I know there's a lot about talking things into whatever, into the future, whatever the frick, manifest, whatever the frick. For me, I just find that when I shut up and sit down and do the work, things turn out a lot better. So I kind of been keeping quiet about the comic because I didn't want to talk too much and then not get stuff done. So, I mean, for those of you like don't talk to me on a daily basis, I haven't talked about it a lot, but social media, I've been pretty quiet, and it's probably gonna be like that for most of the run until maybe, you know, maybe Tapas starts paying me to make the comic. Ooh, who knows? But yeah, I've been kind of like just keeping it on the low so I can just sit down and work. And yeah, I'm gonna get back to working because when I'm done with this video, I gotta edit it and stuff, and then I gotta get to writing some more for the comic series, for the novel series, you know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. I know this YouTube video has been scarce. I've been working on this dang thing. You know what I'm saying? I've been working. You know, don't press me, alright, son. Don't press me, dog. Don't press me, man. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, but you guys have a good one. Stay safe, read and enjoy it. I worked really hard on it. It's not the best thing out there. I'm not like a god tier artist, but you know, I got a story I want to tell you guys, whether it's in word form or visual form, and I want you guys to enjoy it. That's really the main thing about all this, just for you, just stuff for people to enjoy, you know what I mean? And yeah, with that out the way, I hope you guys have a good one, and this might drop when the comic drops, considering how much time I have to edit this. So, yeah.
Listen, you can hear them calling my name. I'm all over the place. I can't sit in one place. I'm not ashamed at all.
Tell you what we do.